All my stress. Check it out. Yo. Feel the rhythm on the bass bar. Better feel the rhythm on the bass bar. Hit me the drum and come around from bless me. Come up, up.
Hello, Alpha Empath Nation. It is me, Adisa Reigns, the Alpha Empath, and I'm here to give you a little heart-centered business coaching today. So today, we're going to talk about what in the world is holding up your motherfucking abundance and what is holding up your motherfucking money. That's what we're going to be talking about. Now, before I can talk about that, I want to give you guys a little story about some things that I learned from some of my leader students this morning. One of my students, her name is Jade. I absolutely love Jade, but she said something to me. She said, Coach, just in case you don't realize it, people are sometimes intimidated by you because you tend to be larger than life. Now, when Jade said this, y'all, let me keep it real. And if you're watching me, go ahead and say good morning to me. I like it when people say good morning to me. But when Jade said this, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. I didn't know what she was talking about. And the way that my attitude is set up, I'm like, hold up now, hold up. What she just said about me? Should I be offended by this, or should I just go ahead and take this? What is this? So I said, let me look it up, because I don't know what it means, but I know Jade's heart. And if Jade has said something about me, it is always meant to lift me up. So because I know her heart, let me go and look this up. Okay, so when I looked it up, it says a person that is larger than life, they lead and live their life in such a way where it seems bigger than the mundane problems of everyday existence. And when I saw that definition, I said, well, goddamn, that is me. That is me. But here's what I want to help you guys to understand. If you are going to be a heart-centered business owner, you have to be like that. You see, here's what I did. I'm the type of coach, I'm the type of woman, I'm the type of human that I'm good in a lot of different things. Like, seriously, like I'm multi-talented. I'm good in a lot of different things. So if you put me in this arena, I'm going to be like one of the top leaders in that arena. If you put me in this arena, I'm going to be one of the top leaders in that arena too. But even though I was good in all of that shit, how I felt on the inside, I always felt like something was missing. I wasn't feeling fulfilled, and I knew something was off. So I made a decision. One day I just made a decision. I said, you know what, I'm gonna do only the shit I'm great at, and I ain't gonna do shit else. Now listen, that is a hard decision. That is a hard decision, because listen, I had been doing so many mediocre things that I was good at, that I had built the entire safety net of my life based on things that didn't really bring fulfillment to my soul or bring joy to my heart. So in order to do the great things, I actually had to let go of all the mediocre things. And that shit was hard. That shit was not easy. But I had to make a decision. Am I worth that shit? Am I willing to pay the price for me? You see, we all want somebody to pay the price for us, right? Well, if you love me, you'll pay the price for me. If you love me, you'll earn me. Bitch, earn yourself. How about that? And that's what I had to tell myself. I had to wake up and say in the mirror, bitch, earn your motherfucking self. Well, okay, Adisa, how am I going to earn myself? I'm going to have to figure out what I'm great at and focus all of my energy, all of my time, and all of my attention on that thing. And I did it. And when I did it, my life began to change. When I did it, I began to create an authentic, loyal following. When I did it, I began to fall more in love with myself. So now when people see me, they think that I am larger than life. But here's the thing, you can be too. See, you're not going to appear mediocre if you're doing that thing that you're gifted to do. You gotta make, I mean, think about it. What would Aretha Franklin be if she never got behind a fucking mic and decided to sing? Now, she could have just decided to be a preacher's wife, which is what she was going for. But would she really be larger than life if she hadn't decided to fucking sing? The world would be so lost if Aretha had just decided to be a pastor's daughter. How we would have missed out on all of her greatness, all of her glorious mess that brought so much healing and understanding of ourselves to us. We would have missed that. You are going to have to decide, I am going to activate the God genes within me. I'm going to make a decision to be godly and be larger than this mundane, mediocre fucking life. Mediocrity is not for me. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. If you want it, hey, listen, hallelujah. I want you to have it. But me, it's not, mm-mm, mm-mm. That's not how we roll at all. And as long as you know in your heart, in the deep well of your heart, you know that part of your heart that you don't want nobody to see, as long as you know that you are unfulfilled in that area, and as long as you keep committing to something that is beneath you, you will always be a slave and you will always get the reward of a slave. Well, what rewards do a slave get? Lack of joy, depression, life beating and whooping their motherfucking ass. That's what slaves get. You're going to have to love yourself out of slavery. And when you do those things, you lift up blockages in your life. You lift up limited thinking out of your life. You lift up perceptions that made you survive in slavery, but they will not make you thrive in freedom. You're going to have to let them go because those perceptions of yourself is what's keeping your money fucking blocked. Literally. That's what's keeping your money blocked. You see, this universe is going to mirror what you will it to mirror. And if you are spending all of your energy focusing on some shit that ain't fulfilling you, then do not get mad when this life does not fulfill you. Because you, with what measure you meet, it shall be measured unto you again. You given this life mediocrity, and this life is mirroring back to you mediocrity. You have no one to blame except yourself. You're going to have to be accountable for the energy resources that you have. I have energy, you have energy. I'm just choosing to use and channel my energy into greatness. That is it. That's literally it. I'm not no better than nobody else. I have no reason to boast about being better than somebody else. Why do people think I'm larger than life? I don't know why. Well, yeah, I do know why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. It's because I made a fucking decision that I deserve the best. That's it. But that's my message to you. That literally is my message to you. Shit, if I fucking deserve it, don't you fucking deserve it too? What I mean, what makes me I wasn't born into a royal family, even though I am fucking royal, but I wasn't born into a royal family. I don't have a pedigree. I'm a fucking mutt. Like, seriously. I don't have 10 degrees on my goddamn wall at all. So what makes me able to live in abundance? What makes me able to live in joy? What makes me able to live a fulfilled life? Is because I'm telling you again, I did one thing and I decided that I was going to pay the fucking cost to do that one thing greatly. In fact, I was going to do it so motherfucking great, people was going to think it's magic. That's what I decided. And you need to decide that too. A heart-centered business is going to cost you opening up your heart. And when you open up your heart, you recognize what the desires of your heart have always been. But now you're not afraid to go after them. You recognize that these relationships that I'm in, they are not worthy of this beautiful heart that I have. It's out of alignment. It's out of order. I got to let it go because it's blocking my abundance. See, you're going to have to decide if you're going to be godly. Now, in my class, Dynamic Metaphysical Teachings last night, I was telling the people what it meant to be godly. And I know I gave them a completely different definition than they bishop and they pastor and you know, they priest gave them. But see, a lot of our lives, we think we godly. But let me tell you something. The last time I checked, gods are not mediocre. They not. Gods are not mediocre. So if you want to say you godly and you live in a motherfucking mediocre fucking life, I'm finna go Christian on your black ass and rebuke you in the name of black baby Jesus. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna go ahead and rebuke you because I just felt it in my spirit that that's what I needed to do. Okay. I'm godly. How the fuck is you a representation of God and you living an unfulfilled and mediocre ass fucking life? You ain't a God that I want. You definitely ain't a motherfucking God that I want to serve at all. If you are supposed to be created in the image of God, you're supposed to be created. If you believe that, my guru was a Janus monk before he died. Okay, he was a Janus monk, and James believed that nature is God. Well, okay, let's say if you believe that, let's say that you believe that nature is God. Well, look at nature. I look at the sea. In fact, the seas are so beautiful. I want to travel to them when we don't fucking pollute them. But in their natural state, they're beautiful and they are abundant. I want to travel the world because it's beautiful. It's abundant. Ain't nothing motherfucking mediocre about this beautiful fucking planet that we are destroying every day. Ain't nothing motherfucking mediocre about it at all. And if God is found in nature and I am created in the image of God, then I need to be kind of like nature, beautiful, exotic, brilliant, chaotic, destructive. That's what it means to be godly. I'm going to be destructive in a way that serves me and uplifts all my ancestors and all of humanity. There are some things within me that need to be destroyed, and there are some things within this earth that need to be destroyed. If my energy pattern is to do something like that, then be motherfucking great at it. Be great at it. Seriously, be godly about it. Because when you decide to be godly about it, your money gonna come. The scripture says this, and listen, y'all don't have to believe in the scripture. Y'all listen. You don't have to, because I don't really claim the Christianity set anyway, but I love the goddamn Bible. I do. I just do. It is what it is. But the scripture says this: I have never seen a righteous man begging for motherfucking bread. And when I decided to become righteous, and that means to stop being a motherfucking slave and being bent over and to stand upright in my energy pattern, my money started coming in. Stop being unrighteous. You want to know what's blocking your money? It's because you being fake. You see, as long as I was walking around trying to act like I was a nice person and I'm really not, my money was being blocked. I'm a compassionate person. I'm not a nice person. I had to be real about who I am. And whoever this is, good morning to you too. I don't know who just said that to me. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Whoever this is, rise and shine, little squiggly line lady. I don't know who you are, but hello to you too. Listen, when are you going to decide to be upright? When are you going to decide to be righteous? When are you going to decide that you are a God and you must live within the temple of your own consciousness? When are you going to kick out the pigs that are fucking defiling your own temple? That's blocking your money. See, there are some relationships I won't let in my life because I know that the relationship brings in an energy of poverty. No, you smell like a fake ass $2 bill. You will no. Get your $2 bill looking ass away from me. I'm not gonna be able to handle you. I'm not. And that's me being righteous. See, you think righteous means being a fucking doormat and being a pushover. It don't mean that. That means you are a fucking fool. And you are committed to being a fucking victim. Adisa, how do you call yourself the alpha empath? Before I put the word empath, and empaths are my people. They are. I love empaths because of their beautiful gifts. They have a generous spirit to give. But I had to put the word alpha before I put the word empath, because empathy without boundaries is fucking destructive. And it's not destructive in a way that heals souls. It's destructive in a way that cripples this fucking planet. I want empaths to be empowered. I sure do. And I'm willing to live that fucking example. Adisa, you just need to be nicer to people. Shut your broke ass up. Like, seriously, shut the fuck up. I curse. I quote scriptures. This is me being upright in who I naturally am. trying to pay nice with you while you sitting up there salivating at your own little pity party meal. Your pity party meal looks like shit, and you should not be eating it. You need to let it go. It's costing you too much. Staying in mediocrity is costing you too much. Aren't you tired of it? Aren't you tired of it? I know I was. It took me 4 strokes, four times of losing my life at death's door before I finally got tired of living like a fucking slave and decided to activate the genius within me. What does God stand for? Generator, operator, and destroyer. I had to destroy some shit because I love that fucking big ass D on that motherfucking God. I love the motherfucking big ass D. I sure do. I had to generate a new version of me. And then I had to learn how to fucking operate that shit. God, generate you, operate you, and destroy parts of you that no longer fucking serve you. You want that life? Then be about that life. Now, everybody ain't gonna be about that life. They're just not. They're just not there just yet. But I am an old soul. And one of the reasons why I target fucking empaths for a reason. Because most of y'all is fucking old souls and you know it. You know it. And you sitting up here resting in your laurels, resting in your comfort zone while this motherfucking earth is going to hell and being corrupt and hurting children, killing children on the first day of school and shit. And you just sit up here talking about I'm a healer. No, I'm going to need you to monetize yourself and put a business that people can come to and learn from. Get out your fucking closet talking about you in a business. Get out your closet. No, be open with that shit. Live your life large so people can see you and live by your example. How are you going to be a walking example of uprightness and righteousness if you sitting over here in this small little prison that you have fucking created for yourself? How is that healing somebody? How is that helping somebody? We have a comment from Jade here. We be a stubborn. Yes. Empaths are very stubborn people. But I'm here for y'all. And I'm gonna cuss y'all asses out every goddamn morning if I got to until you get out of that stubbornness and live large. You're too generous. You have too much of a sacred heart to be small. You have too many intuitive gifts. Gifts are used to edify the people. The first people that you have to use to edify and use your gifts on is always you. But after you know how to operate yourself and use your gifts to operate you, then use your motherfucking overflow to help and heal this goddamn world with your lazy ass. People think lazy is just sitting up there laying in the bed. And no, I don't think that's lazy because empaths need rest. But when you have a gift like an empath has a gift and you can feel people's authentic feelings and you want to just sit here and be focused on your stupid ass relationship that ain't going no motherfucking where, when you know you have an assignment to fulfill, you are out of order. You're out of order, and I do not feel sorry for you. I do not feel bad for you. And don't call me about your stupid ass relationship because I don't want to hear about it. I don't. Todd, baby, what you want? Okay, boo, I'll call you back. Okay, I'm gonna call him back. Okay. I'm not gonna fuss too much at y'all. Let's see. What squiggly line person? Hey, squiggly line person. Yes, embracing one's true self gets you on the path you Yes, that's self-love. Like literally, that's self-love. As long as you are walking the path that somebody else thinks that you should walk, and you know that you are unfulfilled on that path, you are not worshiping the God within you. Everybody talks about how they want to worship God. Well, bitch, God lives within you, so worship yourself. How about that? How about that? Okay, let me keep going here. We got Liliana Marie Lazana Cooper. I don't know who you are, but this word Lazana, I'm feeling this word, and I like you. I don't know why I like you, but I just sense a connection with you. So nice to meet you, Liliana. Then we got that squiggly line lady again. Limiting yourself, staying in your comfort zone. Absolutely right. I'm a nurse, but as an empath, I know damn well I ain't healing the people that I need to be healed. Liliana, I knew I fucking liked your ass for a reason. I knew, girl, this is some major motherfucking accountability. You are a nurse. And listen, I coach a lot of nurses. I coach a great deal of nurses. That's because I was in healthcare for 20 years. Damn near 20 motherfucking years. And let me tell you something about nurses. Nurses get into healthcare because we want to help people heal. But when we get into that system, we recognize that we ain't really helping people to heal. What we're doing is managing people's symptoms. That's what we're doing, right? And at some point, you recognize and you say, shit, there got to be a better way to heal. There got to be a better way to heal. And that's why some of my nurses became life coaches with my healing art school, because they wanted to do more. They wanted to do more. And I'm going to advise you to do the same thing, Liliana. I'm going to advise her. Your name is not Liliana. Your name is Lillian. But I like that Lasagna. I don't know why. I just do. Okay. We got another hi Facebook user. Hey girl, you talking to me. Okay, I see you. I see you. Yes, Jade is one of my students, Lillian, and she understands exactly what I'm talking about. Listen, you guys are gonna have to stop playing small. You guys are. How are you going to be a living example if you playing small? How is your money gonna come if you playing small? How can you expect big money and play small? That's out of balance, right? Like, that's out of balance. Why do I tell empaths to open up their heart-centered business? Because empaths have big hearts. And big hearts equals big money. Do you see the fucking correlation? Big hearts equals big money. But in order to get the fucking big money, an empath has to first believe that they fucking deserve it. They got to first believe that they are worthy of the love that they so constantly and continuously give out to other people. They have to stop, block, and insulate. Stop blocking, motherfucking insulate. You have to say, I'm going to cut off everybody right now. And everything that I'm giving the love to everybody else, I'm going to turn it the opposite way. And I'm going to shed all that love abroad in my own heart. And then once I shed it abroad in my own heart, I'm going to open my heart. And that's when you need to open your heart-centered business. You got to heal your heart first. Heal your heart, and then you can open up your heart-centered business. And that's what I'm here to help you to do. I'm here to help you to understand who you are. And I'm going to stay on your ass, and I'm going to kick your ass, and you're going to do one or two things. You either going to level the fuck up, or you're going to get offended and leave me the fuck alone. One or the other, because I'm not going to be mediocre. I'm not going to play mediocre. You either going to love me, or hate me. Either which way, I'm going to be good. Either which way. But I want y'all to be good too. We got who is this? Phoenix. How are you, Phoenix? Knowing is one thing. That belief hits different. Listen, there is a difference. See, knowing is here. Belief is here. And the issues of your life always start in belief. Why do I say a heart-centered business owner? Because I needed to start here. I am so sick and tired of this world developing businesses that start here but never touch nobody's heart. Never. That's why we get greed, and that's why we mistreat our clients and mistreat our customers. And this world is building products that destroy nature because hearts are no longer in business. So yes, I'm going to push heart-centered business every motherfucking day until y'all get it. Stop talking about, oh, I'm so depressed. Bitch. Adisa, keep it together. Keep it together, Adisa. Listen, I'm not gonna cuss y'all out no more. I'm not gonna cuss y'all out no more. What I'm gonna do is am I gonna be nice? Nah, I ain't gonna be nice because I'm not nice. I'm gonna be compassionate. Empaths are my people. And I become frustrated when I see these big, beautiful, loving hearts, these generous spirits, have the audacity to think that being an empath means being a fucking doormat. Janice monks say that God is nature. And when I look at nature and I look at the things that have the biggest motherfucking hearts, when I look at the animals that have the biggest hearts, I see empaths. But when I look at these animals rule. If I was going to correlate an empath's heart to the heart of an animal within this world, I would say a whale, a whale, a killer whale, because of their social structure, the way they communicate, the way they feel each other's pain. But a killer whale is not a doormat. Just go ahead and ask the people at SeaWorld. You can keep fucking with the killer whales all you want to. They're gonna go ahead and jump through your loops, but every now and then they're gonna drown one of you motherfuckers. And that's kind of how I feel an empath is. Like, if you keep us in prison, we gonna turn into some people that drown your ass. So it's better to let us out in the wild so we can be with our family, because we are people that like get strength in numbers. We really are. When I think of an empath, I think about an elephant and how an elephant protects their young, and how they work as a group, and how they're generous, and how they're loving, and how they're family oriented. But an elephant is not a motherfucking wimp, and it's damn sure not a goddamn doormat. It's not a doormat. When I think of an empath, I think of a dolphin. That's what I think. Dolphins are not doormats either. So what are you doing with yourself? Get it out of your head. Like, I'm an empath and you're an empath too. But why is it that I can be an empath and open up my heart-centered business and live my life large, and you're an empath and you're like, "Who? I just can't go outside because I feel every god." How long you gonna be up in that? Like, like, how long? How long? Am I making you mad by saying this? Okay, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. It's because I'm doing it. I know my intention is to love you. And I know as long as I sympathize with your pity party, you ain't gonna never have enough impotence to get out of it. So I'm not gonna fucking empathize with you with that. No, that shit is beneath you. Get out of that shit. It's destroying you and it's destroying this motherfucking earth. Okay, I love you guys. I'm gonna bid you adieu. But before I go, if you resonate with me, because everybody ain't gonna resonate with me, either you gonna really love me or you really gonna motherfucking hate me. But if you love me, and what I'm saying to you touches you, it resonates deep within your heart, then I want you to comment below golden ticket. I want you to comment below golden ticket. And what one of my students will do, they will reach out to you and inbox you and give you a complimentary ticket to one session in my Wednesday night class called Dynamic Metaphysical Teachings. I teach that Wednesday night class every Wednesday at 7 p.m. CST. Again, comment golden ticket. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. What time zone is this? I think this is MST. I'm in fucking Arizona and I'm still trying to figure out the fucking time shit. But look, I think it's MST. So I'll see you guys 10 a.m. MST my time. Bye bye guys. Toodles.